So look here. I got in the studio with me today 3 dynamic females who are not holding back with anything that they got to say. Look, they have a podcast called Chopping It Up Sundays. I mean, I bore witness to it myself, and every time I get a chance to see their podcast, it's growing, it's maturing. It's a podcast of substance. They talk about pop culture issues, but they make it relatable to what's going on today with their demographic and, you know, people as a whole. So if I can value what they got to say, I believe you will too. So we got here Renee, we got Naya, and we got CiCi. So look, I'm going to open it up. First of all, let me say, beautiful women, thank you for being here. And you're welcome. And I want y'all to chime in. Let's get into it. My question for this segment that we're going to be here: has the black woman fallen out of love with the black man? Is the black woman still in love with the black man? Or does the black woman just have love for the black man? And I'm going to switch that and say the other way around. We're going to start with black women first. But does the black man have love for the black woman? Or is the black man still in love with the black woman? And if you really pay attention, those are actually 2 different things. So let's start with CiCi first.
Okay.
CiCi,
Yeah.
help us out.
I feel like, okay, in what generation are you talking about? Like, as my grandma and my granddaddy, you know, growing up, of course, it was still love in the black, you know, the black man was still loving the black woman. But now in our generation, I say no, because everybody think that love is lust. If you get
But
what
it
I'm saying.
also was, I feel like it was a different tolerance level back then than it is in this generation now, too. Because it's like, a lot of stuff back in the day that happened, it always stayed in the home, and everybody kept secrets and things like that. And the black woman stuck with the black man she was with because that's what you had to do. That's what you were supposed to do.
Excuse me,
now,
Queen. Excuse
yes.
me. You talking, but don't nobody know on the radio. They don't know who you are.
Oh, yeah, it's your girl, Naya. Chopping up Sundays.
Because they could have thought you
My
was
bad.
another voice of CiCi.
But I mean, no, this is me. It's Naya. But yeah, like I was saying, like, it's different too. And I do still feel like, if you ask me, I do still feel like black women have love for black men, but I do think we falling out of it due to the reason they don't seem like they in love with us. Like,
I think so. It's like what
we was talking about on the way here.
Black women we tolerate so much from the black male. You get what I'm saying? Like, we tolerate infidelity. We tolerate the kids. We tolerate, you know, you might not have a job right now, and order, you know, we got to pick up the slack. We tolerate a lot, and then you want the black woman to still come in to cook your meal, make love to you,
take care of your kids.
As Renee said, take care of the kids. Still do everything when the black woman is sometimes wearing the drawers of the relationship.
Renee, what's your input?
I feel like black women, we no doubt we love our black men. We go through hell and hot water for y'all, but I do feel like we tired in a sense. So in a way, I mean, I don't know if y'all ready to get into this, but you know,
we ready to get
into it. Before you go deep, keep that thought.
I'm gonna keep that
because
thought.
I'm gonna let me give you a little pushback. I gotta get all 3 of y'all some pushback. But here's the deal. Renee, you said no doubt we love our black men.
We do.
The other part of that question was, are you in love with the black man?
Definitely. Yeah.
I'm going to ask you to explain yourself.
I feel like, to me, a black man is like strong. He my king. He everything I would ever want. But as CiCi and Naya was saying, like, we go through so much with y'all. So in a sense, like, y'all kind of make it hard to love y'all. But I don't know. I love the black man. I can't.
I think about, like, what Renee said. I feel like at the end of the day, I still want to get married to a black man. I still want to have my children with a black man. I still want to build my life with a black man. But right now, like Renee was saying, like y'all make it difficult to do that.
Yeah, I do. We love our black men, even sometimes if we don't really show it. We do. We in love too.
Yes,
Okay.
I would
We
think
are.
we still in love because what I just said, I still at the end of the day want to build my life with a black man.
All right, CiCi.
Yeah.
Because you the first one who let it off like, y'all put us through so much. You got them started.
Yeah.
So answer both questions.
So,
Are you in love with black men?
Yes.
And do you love black men?
Yes. I'm in love with a black man because, like she said, it's the king. It's what I grew up to love. Like, my dynamics as coming up, growing up, like, I always had a father.
Mm-hmm.
So I would always want my male or who I'm dating to be just like my father.
Ooh.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why when the people always say, like, well, you dating, no. I want to date somebody that's going to treat me better than what my daddy treated me.
Mm.
So, yeah, I love my black male. I love all shades. All 50 shades of them.
I like that. Now,
Yes.
but look at what we're saying. The common denominator of what I'm getting out of here, and let me piggyback on that. From a male's perspective, I'm gonna tell you, honestly, for me, black women, that's the it thing for me. And some can challenge me on that and say, well, that's the environment you came up in. Like, that's what you saw. You saw black women. And I will push back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't say this in a boasting way, but I've been around the globe. I've dated outside of my race. I get it. But I have enough experience to say there's nothing like a black woman. I'm sorry. So much to the soul. So much so that other women emulate the black woman on every, and this isn't new. This has been happening for decades.
Right.
Trying